than I actually am. So Andrew Jack was among the first guys to make it official that he's in for the Arnold 2026. So how about this most recent updates posted by him today? So he has been keeping himself very lean after winning Romania Pro this year, and Andrew finds himself in a perfect scenario as he can grow into the show. Now, Andrew hasn't beaten Hadi Choopan before, but it's very realistic to think that he's pretty close to beating not only Hadi Choopan, but every top guy out there because he has the best structure of them all. So he was in his career's best condition, both at the Olympia and also in Romania. And all those factors point towards the fact that Andrew can be the frontrunner going into this upcoming Arnold. So back in 2023, Martin's application was rejected for the Arnold Classic. And what a surprising turn of events that 3 years later, he's one of the biggest names going into this show in next year's lineup. So he did beat the mutant Nick Walker at the Olympia this year, which nobody expected. And then he was the underdog in Prague Pro 2, where he ended up beating Samson Dauda. So the man is no longer the underdog. He proved to everyone that him placing fourth last year at the Olympia, that wasn't a fluke. And the kind of dedication that Martin has towards bodybuilding, he won't be underestimated one bit coming into this upcoming Arnold. Now, he won't be the biggest guy in this lineup, but with that kind of heart and raw look that he brought in Prague Pro this year, where he beat a 300 pounds guy, he doesn't need to be the biggest guy to win big shows. The mutant Nick Walker also announced his return to the Arnold, Ohio with these jaw-dropping freaky updates. So he's among those 3 Arnold champions that we have in this year's lineup. And this will be a make or break competition for the mutant. So the worst case scenario for Nick, that would be placing outside of that top 3. He just cannot afford to do that because he needs to get that hype back. And the fact is, it was just one bad peak, one bad showing. The Pittsburgh Pro version of Nick that would have placed higher than 6th at this past Olympia. And with Nick not opting for a coach for 2026, that's gonna be a big question mark on how he shows up. Now, it's a crucial show for Nick because even if he shows up at his all-time best, that doesn't guarantee a win for him or even a second place finish, as he needs some help from Hadi Choopan and Andrew Jack to beat them. So Brandon Curry, a 2 times former Arnold champion and a former Olympia champion, he will be back on the stage at this upcoming Arnold, Ohio. So Brandon was top 7 at this past Olympia, which honestly should have been 6th because majority of the people out there, they had him beating Nick Walker. So Brandon is a true legend in this lineup with the most amount of stage experience, and he managed to somehow improve from his 2024 to 2025 look. So it will be interesting to see what kind of a package he brings at this upcoming Arnold. So we have a guy like Tonio Burton, which was kind of a shocking name for me, as he just earned his Olympia spot for next year, and we were of the opinion that he might go for a long off-season. But the man is going for this upcoming Arnold, and I have to say nobody should count him out, especially the way he performed at this past Olympia. So this will be Tonio Burton's first ever Arnold, Ohio, another guy with some of the craziest shape and aesthetics in this lineup. So top 8 at this past Olympia, and a massively underrated physique, but a big name in this lineup.